Hello, welcome to the show. We're live and we're here. It is the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Brooklyn Nets in this regular season fixture. This is going to be a good game. A very, very good game. Last time these sides faced off at the Barclays, it was a historic game. A game 7, should I add. And the Bucks came out on top in what was probably the biggest win. Probably the biggest win in getting them to the finals and basically winning it all. It's as simple as that. I've just got to find my password for the for League Pass, because I don't have it, which is sort of a little bit of an issue, considering that is what I need to log in or need to watch the game. Alright. Okay, I think we're good. Yep, we're in. Alrighty. So, the lineups. Let's just have a quick look at the lineups. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. Nets Daily is usually the place we check. Okay. So David Duke is in the starting lineup. It is just a like-for-like swap with Kyrie Irving and Patty Mills. Obviously, Kyrie Irving does not play home fixtures, which obviously isn't ideal, considering Kyrie was huge for us the other night against Indiana, which was a very spirited fight back. Helped us get the win. I mean, it was huge. But David Duke Jr., I think Bembry probably is a bit stiff to not get a starting lineup spot, because he was the guy that fueled the comeback. He was the guy that probably was the man of the match, if I'm going to be honest with you. The Milwaukee Bucks, obviously I should say the Brooklyn Nets are missing Kyrie Irving and Joe Harris only. The Milwaukee Bucks are missing Drew Holiday, who just went into COVID protocols as recently as yesterday. George Hill, DiVincenzo, Connaughton, Grayson Allen, and Brook Lopez are out for the visitors. So they are much more depleted than we are. The Bucks have picked up Langston Galloway, who was with us as recently as last week. So it's going to be really interesting to see who gets some action for us and who gets some action for them. Because as mentioned already, they are depleted. So we'll see how we go. Game is scheduled to get underway in just under 5 minutes, you'd think. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Nets roll. We need a strong start, because it has been a staple of ours all season long that strong starts are not our strong suit. It is always, us finishing off the game strong, which is, more likely to happen. A lot of games have been fueled, or a lot of wins, should I say, have been fueled off strong last quarter defensive performances. So let's be hoping that we can see something along those lines once again today. But hopefully for a full 4 quarters. Just want to see who the starting lineup is for Milwaukee. going to be Giannis, Bobby Portis, Middleton, Nawara, and Wesley Matthews. So it's not an awful lineup for the Bucks. It's just going to be their bench unit. So you'd expect Giannis to be playing about 40 minutes a game. Or tonight, Nawara's been a good scoring option. Middleton usually has a big game against us, so that's going to be interesting to see whether he just goes off for another 30 bomb. But yeah, it's not long before tip-off now. They also don't have Coach Budenholzer, so obviously they're going to be a little bit restricted in that. Usually it doesn't really shy away from what the Bucks are trying to do, or whatever your coach is trying to do. Like, the system is immersed throughout the team, throughout the organization. So even if Budenholzer goes out, you should be all right. You should be good to go. Same game plan applies. But yeah, we're a couple of minutes from the tip, and the starters have already been named. It is your boy Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, not really, Patty Mills, Claxton, and David Duke. I did love that starting lineup, though, the other week. Even though they didn't really contribute particularly well as a cohort. David Duke was probably the odd man out because he was a bit off, let's be honest. Obviously, he'd been out of the rotation for a couple of weeks, so you don't blame him. It would have taken a bit of time for him to get back up to speed. Unfortunately, that came at the expense of, our lead, but we were able to rectify that, luckily. And as I said, a spirited fight back was the source of our wins today, or on that day. Just seeing the starting lineups roll through now over the announcement. Does that make sense? Over the PA, should I say? Starting five's just rolling through. Nick Claxton will probably be the guy that goes on Giannis, I think. I actually hope. Patty will go on Nawara, I'd imagine. No, Matthews probably. Harden will go on Nawara. Middleton will go on KD. Claxton will go on Giannis. And that leaves us with David Duke. Damn, we're going to be undersized. We may have to put Harden on Middleton. Although David Duke could be equally capable. He did get torched by Stevenson the other night, though. So if he's getting torched by Stevenson, it's probably not the most smart idea. Anyway, I think this is going to be a good game nonetheless. We're ready to go. Game's about to commence. It's going to be good. Alrighty. This is what I hate about the ESPN or the national game coverage. It starts a little bit later. Alrighty. This is our 17th different starting lineup. I thought we've had this lineup before. It's just happening at a game-by-game basis now. It's a new starting lineup every game. Alrighty, here we go. We are 10-9 at home, so that could be a little bit of an issue for us. We are 14-3 away. So it's very clear that in front of the home crowd, we don't perform as well. If there is problems defending the wings today, I want to see Kessler get some minutes. I also want to see Cam getting bench minutes. Kyrie's not playing, We need offensive spark off the bench. I don't want to see a lineup with Johnson, Bembry, and Bruce. Because that lineup has absolutely zero spacing. And if you run that with KD and Harden, it's just going to drag every single bit of attention, every single bit of the defender's attention towards those two. Anyway, Claxton and Portis getting ready to jump it up. Before we start things off, here we go. Starting from now. And Claxton wins the tip. KD controls. Harden will dribble it up. Here we go. Patty Mills gets a screen set for him by Clax, and it hits back rim, and we're off and away. Middleton's playing on Harden. Or should I say Harden's playing on Middleton. Duke's on Matthews. Claxton on Giannis. KD on Portis. Matthews got fouled by Duke already. Duke bit on the pump fake. And, well, the rest was history. Matthews scores a 2. And here we go into the line to shoot one more. And that is exactly why I fear David Duke. Oh, Matthews missed the free throws. So, 2-0. Just a regulation 2 to start things off. It's going to be Harden. Matthews is playing defense on Kevin Durant. Claxton. Duke in the corner. Off the dribble. Looking for an option. Brings it back out. Duke drives on Nwora. Beautiful! Over Giannis. Middleton. Duke's playing defense on him now. Screen set by Giannis. And that's a terrible pass by Middleton. It goes off the backboard. And it'll be a turnover. Harden crosses up Middleton. And misses the layup. Giannis the other way in transition. That is powerful, man. Claxton's going to have to be better at that. That is absolutely difficult to guard. Like, what do you do there? KD over Matthews. My God, man. The interesting thing is, last time these guys played, at least in the playoffs, Middleton was guarding KD and did a very good job. Actually, no, Tucker did. Middleton did in the clutch, I think. In that last game. They're obviously missing Holiday as well. It's going to be a kick ball, it looks like. And it'll be a side out for Brooklyn. The Bucks thought they were off and away, but ref blew the whistle very late. (6-4) Bucks, Claxton, Harden. Double screen. 1-on-1 with Middleton. Let's have a look. Bit of a dribble. Acceleration. Off the back rim. I don't know why Harden has so much difficulty making floaters. Beautiful cross-court pass by Middleton. Matthews fumbled it in the corner. It's going to go the other way. Durant holds up the play and Harden will sit up top. Giannis guarding. Good defense. Duke in the corner. Has to hit some threes in this game, you'd imagine. Because the Bucks have some very good team defense. And they will give David Duke some shots. Giannis for 3. That's short. Mills, rebound. Harden, bounce pass. Duke. Oh my God. How did Duke miss the layup? Matthews. Giannis. Nwora's open on the wing. Got it. It's 9-4, Milwaukee. And the Bucks have started well from the field. 4 of 5. Nets are 2 of 7. Thank you to those who have just tuned in. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Durant got fouled. It looks like Matthews was getting a bit overeager. And was holding KD on the arm there just to stop him. There's not much you can do when you're giving up that much size. Harden will pass to Claxton. Give it back. KD in the post now. Giannis is coming over to help. Paddy's got the wide open 3, and he missed it. Giannis. Portis shoots a 3 without hesitation, and Harden will get the long rebound. Drives on Nwora. And I'm pretty sure got hit on the damn arm. But the Bucks... Oh no, the refs weren't having any of it. I don't understand how that's not a foul. Easy lockup. Nwora stuck his arm in. Let's see what the play is. Beautiful play to free up KD, who gets to his spot. And it didn't go down. Harden tried to rebound it off the glass. It didn't happen. Matthews to Middleton. Claxton guarding. Shoots over him. Misses. Oh my god. How have we let them save that? They've missed another 3 though, the Bucks. And Durant on the break. Paddy got the 3. Yes! Let's go, dude. First 3 of the game for the Nets. And it's going to be through Patty Mills. Beautiful work by Giannis on the roll. And we are going to find it very difficult to have an answer for that. Patty again. That's short. Good look, though. Patty's going to have a big game. Giannis shoots the 3. That's short. Portis is in the perfect spot to rebound it. They're just getting a lot of second chance opportunities over Harden. Another 2. Way too easy, man. James Johnson's looking to get some minutes here. Harden hesitates on the 3, doesn't shoot. Bounce past the Clax. Corner. Mills. Spin move. Oh my god. Clax gets the offensive board. Duke. No look to Mills. No look to Duke. Hesitates. Shoots the mid-range. Lovely. Took a bit of time to get the shot off there, but Middleton's got it here. Switch. Portis. Shoots over KD. You know, you're not scoring that. What? Oh, piss the hell off. Let's have a look. Hit the arm. Yep, that's a foul. Alright, first time out of the game, and it is a Bucks lead, 13-9. Portis will shoot free throws at the line. And fair to say, I don't mind this start. Not a bad start. Not a great start. We're giving him a lot of opportunities on the glass, which obviously isn't too ideal. Let's just have a look at the box score and see what's up. You can see that Giannis has got 4 points, but it hasn't really been him taking an excessive amount of control in the opening. Sometimes it's like that, but you can see they've shot 6 threes and made 1. And that was off Nwora, so probably not who you'd expect. They're shooting at a 50%. They've had 2 offensive boards. We have only had 5 rebounds, so we're already getting out rebounded by 5. We've had more shots than the Bucks, surprisingly. Haven't turned the ball over, but are shooting it at a pretty awful clip. You can see here, though, David Duke is our top scorer with 2 of 4 shooting. Harden's 0 of 3. He's missed some layups. Patty Mills has had some good looks from 3. He hasn't made those. But apart from that, I'm not really complaining with what we've done in the early going here. Johnson's going to get some minutes here. Which, look, isn't really preferable, but you know what? It is what it is. It's going to be free throws for Portis. Out of the timeouts, yes. Alright. We should be ready to go for the basketball after this little interval. Only got a few minutes to wait. It will be Porter shooting free throws in case you missed it. 13-9 is the scoreline. Out of the timeout, Johnson is looking to be in the game. Harden remains in. Claxton remains in. KD remains in. It looks like we're going fairly tall. Giannis is going to be in the game still. You'd expect him to get a lot of minutes tonight in this contest. I'm waiting. It still hasn't started back up yet. That's why I'm not saying anything. Just getting a little bit of Richard Jefferson action. Bobby Portis is shooting. Cam Thomas is getting minutes. At last, man. At last. So, Johnson comes in for Duke. And Cam Thomas comes in for Patty, it looks like. Alright. Harden urging Nick Claxton to get up the court nice and quickly so they can get into a set nice and early in the shot clock. Claxton fakes the pass to KD, gives it to Harden instead, bounce past the Clax. Johnson was cutting to the rim, but the pass wasn't sharp, and the Bucks get the turnover. That is a travel and a half. KD gets the board. Galloway's in the game. Harden. Stopped. KD. Beautiful. And he missed it. Galloway pushes the pace. Looking for an option. Middleton's got it. We're shooting the ball like arse. Portis. Tough shot. Oh my god. And he stared down the Nets bench. He's talking shit to the Nets bench. What is this? I don't think anyone said a word to him. Cam Thomas receives the ball here. Gives it a Clax. Tries to do a move. Portis didn't move. KD drives baseline. Thought he got fouled. He's got to shoot it. And it was an air ball. The offense is stagnant as shit. Where is it coming from, man? Where's the offense going to come from? Javon Carter looked like he was talking. 17-9, 5 minutes to play. Middleton's got it. Aldridge switches onto him, which doesn't bode well. He gets right past him. KD helps. We get the rebound. KD holds the play up again. Good defense by the Bucks. It's going to be a foul on either Middleton or Rodney Hood, who's getting some action. Galloway's also getting action for the Bucks. That is a foul. They got back extremely quickly on defense. That's commitment. Harden. Aldridge sets the pick. Aldridge shoots the wide open 2 and it hits back rim. That's a good look. Can't hit it though. Middleton. Screen. Tries to get past Aldridge. He doesn't bite on the pump fake. Portis. Trying to get past KD. That's good defense. What the fuck? That's not a foul! Oh, refs, go away. Let's have a look. Where? There's no foul in that. I feel the refs think that KD, as he was moving his arm, he nudged or hit Portis on the arm. Didn't make an inch. Oh. Well, he hit him in the face, but come on, man. 2 fouls on KD. That doesn't bode well. No worries, Sasquatch. What did you miss? You haven't missed much. The Nets are shooting the ball like ass. Only got 9 points in the first 8 minutes of action. The Bucks are up 19-9. Harden passed up a layup to kick it out to Johnson, who misses a wide open layup. But Thomas gets the offensive board, and he's now one-on-one with Galloway. Stops. Beautiful. Beautiful Cam. Love to see. And now Middleton's got it. It's 19-11. We finally hit double digits. And Portis will shoot the mid-range over Aldridge. Are you serious? Knocks that down. And it's 21-11. The Bucks are shooting at 50%. Meanwhile, we're shooting it at half. Harden turns the ball over. Portis missed the dunk! You flop! You flop! Johnson the other end with the layup. That's what happens when you talk shit, Bobby. That's what happens when you talk shit. Middleton shoots the mid-range and scores, but I don't even care. What a clown, Bobby. You've scored 10 points. Tough shots, and then you have a wide-open dunk and you missed it. Oh my goodness. Harden. Good work by Rodney Hood. It's going to be a timeout? Yep. It was a kickball. So 23-13 is the scoreline. And let's have a look at the box score. Just a cheeky look. You can see for the Nets, the offense is dead. Cam Thomas is at the bottom of that box score, by the way. I'm just going to scroll it anyway. You can see we're shooting at 6 of 21. That's just abysmal. Terrible viewing. You can see Harden's 0 of 3. KD's 1 of 5. Please tell me how in 10 minutes of action, Bembry hasn't gotten a minute. I feel like defense hasn't been the issue, but the problem is it's very easy to get transition buckets when you're not scoring shots. The Bucks have shot the ball 3 less times, but have hit 3 more shots, and they've been at the free throw line. And that's where the difference is at the moment. They've turned the ball over the same amount of times. Have had 3 more rebounds, but it doesn't really matter. You're seeing Bobby Portis with 10 points. Like, last game it was us giving Stevenson 20 and a quarter, and now it's Bobby Portis with 10 and a quarter. Another slow start for Brooklyn. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. When Bobby Portis did the dunk, I don't know what I was doing. I waved my arms like this. What the hell was that? You can see the Bucks bench, though. They've got basically no one. They may play Thanasis and Ojale, but that's probably all you're going to see. I'd imagine Thanasis will get some game time if KD gets hot. He'll try stop the strong run that KD's going on. I'd imagine that's what's happening. But yeah, apart from that, you probably won't see much more than 5 minutes from Thanasis outside of garbage time. But anyway, we are close to... I saw that flop. Yeah, I don't know what this was. You made with the Portis miss. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I was trying to just... I don't even know what I was doing. I don't know. Let's just forget about it. Forget about it. Yeah, it was a bit cringy, but you know what? It is what it is. Anyway. We're going to be out of the timeout in just a few moments. We have to start going early. This fourth quarter comeback stuff is getting old. 100% I agree. It's not good for my mental health and my blood pressure. With this team, we shouldn't have 13 points at this stage of the first quarter. it really doesn't help when your best two players are combining for 1 of 8. KD is fouled and won after he got to his spot, got fouled as he went up for the shot on the mid-range and converted. He's past Patrick Ewing in career points now. He's 23rd all-time. 1 shot coming up. KD's getting MVP chance. I don't think you can do that when he's shooting 2 of 6 from the field. Giannis has the ball here. Running a near all bench squad besides Giannis. Here he is. We double him. Ojale. There's no offense here. Rodney Hood. Gets caught in the air. Giannis. Oh, easy dunk. We played great defense for 22 seconds, but unfortunately the man we left open in the corner was Giannis. Easy dunk baseline. KD's got it here. Ojale playing defense. Screen. Cam. Gets past Galloway. Floater. Too strong. Aldridge. Nope, that was Johnson who nearly tipped it up and in. Giannis the other way. Why is Aldridge on him? And Giannis got fouled. How do you guard Giannis? I really don't know, because if you guard him too high, he'll get past you on the drive, and then if you sit in the paint, he's basically allowed the acceleration to shoot it over you. So there's not really a solution. Giannis. Let's have a look at the first free throw coming up. Getting boos from the crowd. Makes the first free throw. No worries. Had some troubles in the years gone by with making free throws, but you know, it's a bit different these days. I don't know what his free throw percentage is on the year, but it's got to be better than the past. Giannis got it, so converts both, and it's out to a double-digit lead for the Bucks. We've got to work in. I don't really know where the offense comes from, because they're playing well in the paint. Good work to nearly force a turnover, and then there was a turnover. Cam Thomas put his foot on the sideline. It's going to be a side out for the Bucks. Giannis again. Nowora's checked in, who shoots the 3 now, but it's going to be a foul on Giannis, moving screen, a legal screen, and Patty Mills, well, his shot contest was prevented, and if Giannis didn't do that, Nowora would have hit the 3-pointer. KD bounce pass to Alame. Backs in Mamukelashvili. And it's going to be a foul on the floor. Aldridge got fouled on the floor. Mills side out. Who are they going to give it to? KD. Beautiful pass. Aldridge off the glass. Lovely. Good feed by KD. Giannis finds Nowora. Shoots it quickly. Misses the 3. Good box out by Johnson. And now KD will dribble it up. And it goes off Mamukelashvili's leg. After KD tried to find the cutting Johnson on the pass. It's 27-18. A minute to play. KD. Switch. Shoots the 3. Fouled on the 3. Hit him on the arm. And KD will shoot 3 free throws. To those who have tuned in, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. KD getting more MVP chance. 55.5 seconds to play in the quarter. Here we go. KD shooting 3 coming up. Here we go. Number 1 is good. Number 2 is good. And people thought that it was only 2 free throws. Nets players started running back. There's still one to come for KD. And this third free throw is good. 27-21 is the scoreline. 55 seconds to play. Giannis will dribble it up. The scoreline is 6. Freed up is Rodney Hood. Cam Thomas is on Ojale. Hood fakes on the 3. Tries to drive on KD. Giannis now, driving kick. Mamukelashvili doesn't shoot. Giannis will have to shoot the 3. There's 2 seconds on the shot. He does this outrageous 3. It doesn't count, and that's a good defensive possession. 31 seconds left on the shot clock, so they executed the 2 for 1, but, you know, they came up empty on that shot. And Patty Mills feeds KD here. Ojale on him. Shoots the 2. That was off. And Giannis will hold for 1. Giannis on Alame. Here we go. Mid-range shot. That's weird, but he hit it. And with 1.5 seconds left, KD will not shoot the ball. Got to protect that field goal percentage. And that'll be it. 29-21 is the score at the first change. If you're enjoying the stream, drop a like. Let's have a look at the box score. You can see for the Bucks, they're shooting it at 50%. You will see just at the bottom of your screen there. They can't shoot the 3 ball for their life. Giannis with 10 points. Bobby Portis with 10 points. But they haven't had 1 bench point. So, to be fair, they played Rodney Hood 6 minutes and still outscored the Nets in that time. Let's have a look at the Nets. Bucks at 3 turnovers and 15 boards. That's something to keep note of. We shot the ball at 8 of 25. So we had 4 more shots, made 3 less. Shooting the ball like crap. 3 less rebounds and same amount of turnovers, if I'm not mistaken. That is correct. You can see KD, even though he's shooting the ball like poo-poo, he's got 8 points. And David Duke's got 4. Harden hasn't hit a bucket, which is a problem. He's a negative 10 in 9 minutes, which doesn't bode well. Aldridge in 5 is a 0, and that is the best for anyone that's played. Well, I don't know where Bembry is. Why isn't Bembry getting minutes, fam? Bembry and possibly Kessler. That's my only complaint at the moment. But we're getting some good looks. Some looks are pretty trash. But look, at the same time, just yeah, I'd love a bit of improvement. Let's be honest with you, a bit of improvement in the shooting department. As I said, a couple open looks haven't gone down. The defense has been decent for the most part. It's just stopping Giannis basically. I think that's the key. That is the key. But yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go second quarter. Just some little quarter time entertainment. Just as a little segue into the second quarter. Defending Giannis, as I said, is just an absolute, like, it's a mouthful. It's difficult. Yeah. So, I don't know what we do there, but for the most part, we defended him fairly well. Oh, this dude nearly hit a 3-point shot at quarter time. Nearly scored a half quarter. Was just a bit short on the shot. Anyway, second quarter action is about to get underway at the Barclays Center. All right, we're about to get underway. And Bembry's getting minutes at last. Cam Thomas is in. The Bucks, I think, are rolling their starting lineup, which they are. We've got Claxton in. We've got Harden in. We've got Bembry. We've got Mills and Thomas. Portis is fed in the post. Harden's playing defense. And that was good defense. But it's a side out. And Portis, after he missed that open dunk attempt, you'd imagine that his ego has been a bit deflated. And hopefully that's going to affect how well he plays. Middleton here is doubled. And Middleton misses the 2. Mills gets the board. Claxton wasn't looking. It went off his back. But it still worked. Can't say that's a drawn-up play. Harden one-on-one with Giannis. Gets past Giannis. Beautiful. Wonderful acceleration. And that is his first bucket very early in the second quarter. Giannis, one-on-one with Claxton. Feeds Portis, who gets past Harden. The push shot is off. Harden with the rebound. Good. Paddy with the shadow screen. That's what I'm going to call it. Set the screen, but you don't actually. Harden. Middleton playing defense. No ball movement. And there's 5 seconds left. And then he nearly turns the ball over. Claxton! Oh! Came off the rim and out, but it's going to be a foul. Claxton initiated the contact. And you don't complain with that. He's going to shoot 2 shots. And, I mean, we were kind of very fine with the shot clock. It really doesn't help when Harden takes his jolly good time bringing the ball up the court. And then before you know it, there's 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And, you know, nothing's happened. And he's just got to chuck up a brick 3. Claxton is shooting 2. He's been much better from the free throw line. In the last 8 games, he's averaging 13 and 6. Which has been really good. And Claxton converts both free throws. So the lead is down to 4. Middleton feeds Giannis. And there's no defensive resistance there. Harden and Cam Thomas are going to do absolutely nothing when you put them on Giannis. Given the size mismatch. We pretty much can't afford to switch when Giannis has got the ball. Harden stops, feeds Cam. He's going to shot create. He fakes the pass to Paddy. 2 seconds. Floater. Oh, that was fluence. Middleton. Bembry playing defense. Middleton backs Bembry in. And can't shoot. Wonderful defense. Claxton's got to turn around. Giannis with the Euro driving kick. Portis got it. And then stares at the bench again. Portis has 13 in the game. Far out, man. The Bucks are going with a 2-3 zone. Harden can pass the Cam. He does. And stops. Another floater! And the foul! Oh my goodness. That was a high archer. This is a rookie we're talking about. Over Giannis, and that'll be his second foul. Yeah, Javon's the guy talking shit to Bobby. He's not really in that position because he's played like arse all year, but... Cam's got 4 points on 2 or 3 shooting. Cam converts the free throw. 4-point game. 3-point play capitalized on. Middleton. Screen. Shoots the 3. Oh, come on. That is fucked. That is so fucked. The ball looked like it was just going to come off the rim once, but it had to take an extra touch and landed right in Portis's lap as Bembury mistimed the jump, got nudged under it, and then Bobby Portis was there to score and won. What a joke, man. And Portis made it. So it's a 7-point game. We haven't really made inroads at all in this contest. Harden, past the Clacks. What is he doing? Nearly, I mean, he could have been called for a travel. Cam nearly got tripped up. Paddy, the ball rims out. Got to make those, Paddy. That was a very good screen by Cam. He was off balance. And then it's going to be a side out. Bembury's playing some great defense on Middleton. Or as Flight would say, wannabe Michael Red. Middleton feeds Portis. Fakes the pass to Middleton. And now Bembury is on Portis. Galloway shoots a 3. That's short. Harden. Oh, with a shimmy move. Nope. Harden misses the 3. Nawara stops. That's a tough shot. Claxton nearly stuffed the rebound up. Harden. That is a foul! What? Portis tied up with your boy. Portis got tied up with Harden and somehow it wasn't a foul. And then on the other end, Portis somehow accelerated all the way to the other end. Meanwhile, Harden was complaining. And it's 39-30. Timeout called. I can't say that's an ideal start to the quarter. Because it isn't. What a joke. What can I say? We're just going to have to wait a little bit. Let's have a look at the box score again. Because it's not Lance Stevenson this game. It's your boy. Hold on. It's your boy Bobby Portis with 18 in 16 minutes of NBA action. He's got 13 minutes for him, but 16 overall. He's got the 6 boards. And the Bucks, well, I mean, this is just ridiculous. We're letting Portis have the game of his life. And it's not like our defense, like, we've got a bad defensive matchup. He's just gone on fire. The Bucks are shooting it at just under 50%. 20% from 3. You can see that rebound counter, and you can see our rebounds aren't too bad, but, you know, shots are identical. 31 apiece. The Bucks have made 4 more. They've hit 1 more 3. We've been to the line the same amount of times, basically. You can see KD's about to check back in. But Harden's been fairly poor. I'd like to see Duke get a bit of action, because he was good when he started off. A bit vulnerable defensively, but the offense was there. And that's what we need. Cam Thomas has been great off the bench. 7 points in 10 minutes. And he's shooting the ball at a high efficiency. But it's basically Operation Stop Giannis and Portis. Apart from those two, I mean, those two have scored the same amount as our whole team have. And I mean, for them, apart from those two, the rest of the team combined for 9 points. So it is what it is. Just clocked that we have half the amount of wins and half the amount of losses we had last season. Last season we were 48-24. This season we're 24-12. So basically identically halved, if that makes any sense. Anyway, Nash somehow has the highest win percentage for a Nets coach all time. Don't even ask me how that works. Anyway. I mean, it probably helps when you have Kevin Durant, Harden, and Irving on your team. I've got some water on my nose. Damn. All right. KD's back on. Cam Thomas remains in. I'd imagine Bembry took a seat. No, he didn't. Looks like Patty Mills got yanked. Durant instructs Clax to set the screen for Harden. Claxton with the Euro. That's short. Got the rebound. What? Oh, and on the third attempt, Claxton threw it up. Middleton. One-on-one with Bembry. Screen set for him. Middleton switches. Claxton, good defense. Oh, come on, Portis has somehow gotten the rebound over 3 and it just banked in. Didn't even mean for it to go in and it did. It's 41-32. He's got 20 in the first half, man. And Harden just passed it to a Bucks player. I mean, how blind do you have to be? Idiotic, man. Portis again! Misses the 3 this time. He's not quite like that. Thomas, defense on Hood. Gets past him. Whoa, what? Oh, man. Good work, Clax. Deflected the cross-court pass. Nash is talking to the ref. Portis helped Cam Thomas up. And now the Bucks. Here we go. Middleton. Nearly turned the ball over. Matthews in the corner. Over Clax. Oh my god. It nearly did that thing again where it took an extra bounce off the rim. KD gets caught. Cam. Harden. Clax fakes the screen. One-on-one with Middleton. Please do something with it, James. And James got fouled. 6 minutes to play, 41-32. We haven't made any inroads in the second quarter. You would have thought so, but it hasn't happened that way. 2 shots coming up. Patty Mills about to check in. Presumably for Cam, which doesn't make much sense, given he is second in scoring. Patty Mills remains on the bench. Okay, so Cam is remaining in, thank God. Harden's going to take a seat. Harden converts both at the free throw line. And it's 41-34. It's been around this lead for quite some time. Portis feeds Hood. And then shoots the 3 over Clax and hit it. That's a tough shot. And I think that's the first bench points for the Bucks. Durant got to his spot. And off the glass. That was pretty. It's 8, the margin. And David Duke joins Patty Mills on the sideline, getting ready to check in. It's Rodney Hood, one-on-one with Clack. Shoots the same shot twice in a row. We need the board, and we get the board. We can cut the lead to 5 or 6 here. Harden gets past Matthews. Oh, what is that? What a garbage shot. Matthews has an open 3. Faked it. He had Galloway open under the rim. Middleton with the spin move. And couldn't put it up. Harden the other way. What the fuck is that, James? Stop putting your arms up. Fucking complaining. That is... fucking idiot. He is so dumb, James Harden. Puts his arms up. Doesn't go back on defense. Just fucking complains on every single missed shot. Cam Thomas off the glass. Look how good that was. What a pity James Harden can't play like that. Fucking idiot. Aldridge, Mills, and Duke about to check in. Timeout is called, and it'll be the Bucks calling it. 47-38 the scoreline. But James Harden is playing like shit right now. I don't even care what anyone else says. He's talking to the refs now, but you know what he needs to do? He needs to stop talking and start playing. Because he's been crap. Let's have a look at the box score. You can see the Bucks are shooting it consistently better than we are. They're not shooting it great, mind you, but 45% in this game is actually pretty good. Portis has 20. Giannis has only taken the 7 shots. We've actually done well. Keep in mind, Giannis has only played the 11 minutes. But then you look here, and you see the KD's got 10 and Cam Thomas is 9. Harden is shooting at 1 of 8 with the 2 turnovers. He's been crap. We're shooting the ball at 34% overall. We've hit 1 3 in the half. And we've hit 9 of 9 from the line. So that's good. Rebounds are pretty even. Turnovers are pretty even. It's been a low turnover game. But the problem is we can't knock down shots. And James Harden is too busy complaining to the refs. Just putting up absolutely garbage shots. It's not even a natural looking shot. It's just a chuck up, basically. And that's basically contributing to us being shit. We have Kevin Durant on the floor, for God's sake. And you're not passing it to him. You're being selfish. KD's taken 7 shots, and Harden, you've taken 8. How about you pass it off? It's just a joke. It is. And the starting lineup needs to get a bit of a wriggle on, because Patty Mills as well, 1 of 5 from 3. David Duke's only played 6 minutes. So, and would you look at that, he's got more points than... Oh, he's got the same amount of points as Harden. So there you go. There you goddamn go. Anyway, we're just getting a little bit of flashback to the Game 7 loss. That clutch shot. Alright. We're about to be live and back. For those who have just joined us, welcome to the stream. Here we go. It's going to be a side out here. Thanasis has checked into the game for his first action of the contest. And the Bucks will bring it in. Galloway, Portis, Nawara, Hood, and Thanasis. Nawara shoots over Aldridge. Are you fucking serious? Hits it off the glass. Absolute bullshit, man. Bullshit. KD gets past Thanasis. And... yeah, well, he missed it. He airballed it. And couldn't follow it up. He could have gotten the offensive board if there was a touch on it, but there wasn't. Hood somehow has a wide open 3. Cam Thomas bit on the pump fake and Hood off the glass. It's 51-38. Harden is on the bench. David Duke is back in. KD, Aldridge. How is the offense not moving better? Like, really? Thanasis fouls KD before he even received the ball. Mamukelashvili is in. It looks like we're going to see a few changes. Giannis is... Why is Giannis only played 11 minutes? Unless they're preserving him for the second half. I did know that he was in... or on the injury report last game. with illness. KD with a shot up and in to send the Nets into the 40s. Galloway. Thanasis. Spin move. Good work by Alame to knock it out of his hands. It's going to be side out, though. We couldn't secure the turnover. So it's going to be Bucks side out. Love a stop here. Let's see what we can do. Nawara. Looking for Galloway, who he gives it to. Patty Mills, good defense. Galloway, awful shot. KD, rebound. Brings it up. One-on-one with Thanasis. Shoots the three over him. Got it! Lovely. And it's 51-43. KD's just gotten another quiet 15 points in a half. Galloway to the corner. Hood drives baseline. And KD jumped on the pump fake. Easy two-pointer. Oh, come on. Fuck off. Fuck off, Thanasis, you flop. Terrible call. KD picks up his third foul because of that. What a load of shit. You can flop your head back. And apparently it's a foul. Let's have a look. Oh, no! What is this? Fucking piss off. You're a grown man. Fucking idiot. Nawara one-on-one with Aldridge. Shoots the step back three. Oh, are you kidding me? 13 points for the Bucks now. Nawara, I think that's his second three. Harden drives to the rim and scores. Do that again, please. Instead of fucking complaining whenever you get met with contact at the rim. Nawara again. Duke's playing the defense. That was better. And KD gets the rebound. No foul there, though, when he got hit on the arm. Duke cuts baseline. Reverse, he missed it. KD offensive board. Got it. Rodney Hood gets it across half court. And they'll slow down play with a minute and a half left in the second quarter. Galloway. Mamukelashvili screen set. Galloway 2-pointers good. Harden. KD cancels himself out of this possession to get a bit of rest. Harden looking for an option. There's nothing. And now he gets a bailout. There we go. Thanasis. Oh my god, man. Thanasis with his second foul of the game. KD pump faked under the rim. Thanasis went for a Superman jump. Grabbed the rim whilst fouling KD. There's been a lot of people biting on pump fakes. So anyway, KD shooting 2. 1 converted. Can go back into single digits. Middleton's in. I don't know why Giannis hasn't got many minutes. KD's got 18 in the half. 6 of 11 from the field. He's made 3 of his last 4 shots. 1 more free throw is good. Oh, Giannis has 3 fouls. That's why he's on the bench. Middleton. And obviously with a short rotation, you can't afford to have Giannis in foul trouble. Middleton. Duke playing defense. Switch. Nope, that wasn't done. Middleton drives. Baseline. Looking for a pass. Nawara. Nope. Who was boxing out? Fucking idiots. Oh my god, man. We've conceded 60. Again, another fucking terrible performance defensively. Harden, Middleton playing defense. It's an isolation up top. Harden gets past Middleton. Thought he was fouled. No, he wasn't. And now it's a 4v5 because Harden hasn't gotten up. Beautiful. Middleton Galloway. Blocked by Harden on the 3. KD. No. 11-point game. Halftime. 60-49 and Harden. Guess what? Guess what, guys? He's complaining. AC Boss, welcome to the stream. Give a shout out to Faith. Well, Faith, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And AC. Air conditioning boss, I hope you're having a great day too, man. I don't know what AC stands for, but I'm going to say it's air conditioning. Shout out to you and Faith as well. It's a bit of a tongue twister, man. But it is the half. To those who have just joined us, we've just had a bit of an inflation in traffic to the stream. Welcome to the stream, those who have just joined us. It is half time. It is 60-49. Hope you're having a great day, everyone who's tuned in. Let's have a little bit of a look at the box score. I didn't even change the overlay, which is bloody nice. But you can see KD's got a solid 19. And Harden's got 6. The bench rotation is that long that you can't even see that Cam Thomas has a nice little 9 points off the bench. 3 boards and 2 assists. We've got the turnovers are pretty low on both sides. Only 8 combined. We're shooting the free throw well, but the problem is, even last game, we scored 130 points, but we only hit 5 threes, which is always going to be an issue. And today, it's a similar story. We've only attempted 9 threes and hit 2 of them, which is a bit of a problem. Shooting the ball 39.5%. It's actually gone up 7 offensive boards. We're equivalent to the Bucks on rebounds. The Bucks have hit 5 threes, and they're shooting the ball at a much better clip than we are. So, as you can see, the offense has been struggling. 49 points in total. Harden's got to be better. Patty Mills has got to start hitting threes. Aldridge has only taken 2 shots. It is what it is. Cam Thomas, I mean, he's played 15 minutes and scored 9, but the problem is he's -7 in that time, so doesn't really help. And you look at the Bucks, Giannis has only played 11 minutes because of the 3 fouls since about the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. But your boy Bobby Portis is picking it up. Picking up the slack. He's got 20 in the first half. This is a Lance Stevenson repeat 2 games in a row. And he's a +15 in the plus-minus. So take it for what you will. But we haven't let really anyone else catch fire, which is okay, I guess. But, you know, we're still down. We've still conceded 60. It's not ideal at all. You know, I'd love to hear your thoughts about the game so far. And what you reckon we need to do in order to wrestle back this game. Because I'm sure finding it difficult to work out. We can't even without Giannis, we couldn't dig in, basically. They have no bench, and they've still been able to maintain a lead. Middleton hasn't been playing well, and they've still been able to maintain a lead. Please tell me the solution. I don't know. I really don't. I'd love to hear your thoughts, though, in the chat. Or if you've just joined us, welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Say hello in the chat if you want. Just like Air Conditioning Boss did, you know. Showing some love. Love to see it. But yeah, I can't say I'm happy with this first half. It's been pretty disappointing. Anyway, what is there to do? We can have a look at some of the other games just really quickly. The Sixers have beaten the Spurs, expected. The Mavs have beaten the Rockets, expected. The Jazz have beaten the Raptors, expected. The Bulls are beating the Wizards, expected. And the Wolves are beating the Thunder, expected. Later today, the Lakers are playing the Hawks, and I really hope the Hawks win, because I hate the Lakers' guts. Kings are playing the Nuggets, and the Cavs are playing the Trailblazers. That's going to be a good game. another thing I do love to do on here though is check out on the cheeky Twitter page, on the Brooklyn Nets Twitter. There's always some good shit happening on there. Love to hear what people have to say on that. Bring Vaughn back. Nash is frustrating with these rotations. Bembry should be starting. Cam should be in the rotation, which he is today. He's played 15 minutes. Kessler should be getting minutes. I agree. And Sharp should get minutes against bigger bodies. He's a beast on the boards. I disagree with Sharp because he's slow. And that's going to come naturally with rookies. Like, they're not... Or, well, at least he is. He's not very fast or very good laterally. I feel like if you got caught on a switch with Giannis, there will be a few issues. So I don't agree with that statement. Harden is a damn disgrace when playing top teams and the spacing is garbage. Joe Harris can't come back soon enough. Yep, I think people disrespected Joe Harris a lot, but you know, finally some people are actually getting awakened by it, by the fact. More Cam minutes and feed KD, probably the only shot we have at this point. Cam minutes, I mean, he had 15 off the bench, so I don't really think you can complain with the amount of minutes he got. Tell Harden will wake up and score. He's got to stop complaining because he's been a sook all half. Whenever something doesn't go his way or when he's met with contact at the rim, he has a sook. He thinks it's a foul, and he just throws up some garbage so he can try sway the ref. Basically what Thanasis did with his flop. Harden plays the most minutes and is worst on the court. If only Harden was the one that didn't take the vaccine. And then the response to that is, shouldn't have traded for this guy. I want Jarrett back in Brooklyn. Well, I think everyone wants Jarrett Allen back in Brooklyn. Trade Harden. Yep. I miss Kyrie already. Yep. Fire Steve Nash. Yep. Not bad, just pissed how the Nets let 2 players in the last 2 games on the opponent pop off, like how Portis is doing and Lance did last game. Yep, that's another thing. If Portis played a regulation game, he's, you know, they're not down by 10. They're down by, probably it would be a tie. You know, 10 points for Portis in a half is above average. So, you know, if that happened, we would be down 1. There's no reason for a team with this much talent to play so bad. It's embarrassing. I don't get the solution. The coach is part of the problem, but it's just on-court execution. For players with this much experience, the amount of times we turn the ball over carelessly is baffling. Absolutely baffling. So, is what it is. Our defense is abysmal. Yep. I will give the Bucks credit. They have hit some tough shots. Nawara, for example. Why is Duke playing over Bruce Brown? That's an interesting point. Bruce Brown hasn't played for a long, long time. And by a long, long time, I mean 2 games. But that's a long time in NBA basketball. And that's the thing. David Duke, as much as he was very good in those first few games he played, where he got a lot of minutes, you know, Bruce Brown, I think, offers the same amount, if not more. He's also a bit careless with his, like, getting into foul trouble a bit easier than Duke, but yeah, it's a very good point this bloke is making. Bembry was so good on defense, but got on the bench. How many minutes did Bembry get? He got... Okay, that's the Bucks. Bembry got 8 minutes. Yeah, I can't say I'm happy with that. And he's got the best plus minus in the team in those 8 minutes. Take it for what you will, guys. Bembry once again. You know? Yeah. Bembry, once again, the best player in that department. He was a plus 26 in 18 minutes the other night. And it's a pity that he only got 18 minutes. He should have gotten way more. Maybe we should start Cam instead of Paddy during our home games. I feel like putting Cam in the starting lineup, I think I got asked this question the other day to put Cam in the starting lineup. I think it's a very good idea to put Cam in the starting lineup. Just give it a go. You know? Could open up another door. Give him some more exposure to the big moments. And if he doesn't play well in like the first 8 minutes of the game that he's on the court, you bring in Paddy Mills, and hopefully Paddy can have an absolute boss game off the bench. A lot of people saying box out and rebound, trade Harden, fire Steve Nash. It's so funny how we say fire Steve Nash when he's got the #1 winning record as a Nets coach in their history, but once again carried. Yeah, he's carried. Carried by the big three, basically, or has been. Waiting for second half action to go underway. Still seems like we're a bit of time away from that. Points in the paint are identical. Fast break points are the same. Pretty much. Yeah, this is just a disappointing first half. I can't really say anything else, and it's just so mind-boggling how this happens on a regular basis. And nearly every single game we play, we start off slow, and it always relies on a second half performance to fight back into the game and win. And it's either against, it doesn't matter if it's a mediocre opponent, a good opponent, it does not matter. It's the same shit every game. Anyway. Oh, I just am reading on Twitter. Harden's field goal percentage is lower than it's been since his rookie year, and his 3-point percentage is a career low as well. There's part of the problem. You've traded for James Harden to get the best out of him, and you've ended up with probably the worst version of himself that you could possibly get, which doesn't translate well when you've traded your whole damn future to bring this guy in. I'd love to see how well we'd do with LeVert and Allen. It's an interesting prospect because they aren't the players that Harden were, but would they fit the same system? Or would they fit the kind of system that Steve Nash wants? I mean, KD's carrying this team as it is. So you bring LeVert and Allen in, and who knows how well Allen would have been. I also feel like Claxton would have been restricted in his development, but if Allen played like he's doing at Cleveland here, then I would have been ecstatic. It's just a shame that we're missing the best basketball of Jared Allen's career at Brooklyn. Anyway. We're just about to start the second half, it looks like. Obviously, defense needs to be much better. But if there's one time of the game where we're going to wake up on defense, it is the second half, and more specifically the last quarter. So, he's hoping. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Anyway. James Harden just needs to be better, though. 8 points in a half on 2 of 10 shooting is crap. KD with 19 and 8 in the first half. I mean, what is that guy supposed to do? What more is that guy supposed to do from a Nets perspective. From a team perspective, KD cannot do anything more than what he's doing. We're asking way too much of the bloke. I have no words. How does he do that? He scores 19 and 8, but we can't even crack 50 and a half. Please tell me. I'm just, yeah, I got no idea. But once again, this is a carbon copy of the other night. We were down double digits at the half. Hold on. We're getting an interview with David Vanterpool. Play's underway, by the way. Middleton's fouled by Duke. Okay. So it's basically about matching them on physicality and not being afraid and being more aggressive on the drive. We need to be better. Need to be better. Hopefully what's being said here is going to translate. We need to be... I mean, credit to the Bucks who are playing some good team defense, but we just got to match them on physicality. And it starts with James Harden because he's playing soft. Every time he sees contact, he shies away from it. Here's Harden for three. Wide open. You have to hit it. How do you miss that? Oh, that's atrocious, man. You can't be missing a wide open three. And Middleton the other way hits the three. You cannot make this shit up. Back out of 16 points. How shit is that? Duke in the corner has to hit the three. He airballed the three. Wide open. Harden's got another three wide open. That one he gets. Thank you. To those who have tuned in, welcome to the stream. It has not been great for the Nets. We'll see if it picks up this half. Middleton's got it here. They are feeding him early in the half. Giannis, driving kick. Matthews was wide open for three and he missed the three. But somehow, we nearly stuffed the rebound up again. Duke secures. Patty. Two. Oh my god, he missed another wide open mid-range. What is going on? Giannis. Good work. Turned it over. Patty the other way. Bounce past the KD. Lovely. Turnovers lead to offense. And we saw it right there. Exhibit A. Middleton now on Duke. Good defense. Matthews has the wide open three. Harden decided to double Middleton, but that was probably the dumbest decision he could have made. Matthews hits the three. It's back up to 14. And Harden the other way. Oh, he finally got one. They finally called a foul on the defender playing on Harden. And it's my best guess whether that was actually a foul. Harden couldn't get past. But on that occasion, the referees felt a little bit guilty for not giving him some foul calls in the first half. And shooting the free throw, he converts. It's back to 11. To those who have joined us, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you've been here for a while and you're enjoying the stream, drop a like. Portis, we're going into zone. Matthews fakes the three. Sidesteps and missed it. We can cut to single digits. Duke pushes the pace, but has to hold it up to wait for reinforcements. Mills dribbles cross-court, gives to KD, and now Harden's got it. Gets past Matthews. Beautiful! All the way to the rack. Where was that in the first half? Giannis. That is not a foul. No way. And a continuation after Giannis scored, or Giannis was fouled by KD, who's got 4 now, mind you. And he was able to maintain his balance. without it being a travel, got it up and in. So it's going to be another chance for an and one after Harden did so a couple possessions ago on the other end to extend the lead back out to 12. What a pain in the ass, man. What a pain in the ass. Giannis shooting one at the line. Mr. Whammy trying to put him off. It doesn't work. It's a make for Giannis. 71-59 Bucks. And even with our offense getting a little bit better in this half, we're still trailing by the same amount. Actually, we're trailing by more. KD misses the mid-range. Good defense by, I don't know who it was. But Giannis has got it here. Spin move on Duke. Oh, that's a travel. Jump ball. Never mind. My bad. Jump ball. KD did well. Stopped Giannis in his tracks, but unfortunately no turnover. Probably did foul him. Got him on the arm. Very good defense by Kevin Durant. It's better when the league isn't calling those. KD and Giannis in the jump. And Giannis was very quick, very reactive, and the Bucks will control. Middleton shoots over Clax. Are you for real? 3 and the foul. Man. Portis hasn't done anything in this half, but guess what? It's your boy Clax, or it's your boy Middleton now picking up the slack. I don't remember how many points he had at the half, but he's at least doubled that already. And the Bucks are on a 7-0 run in the last 30 seconds, which you just love to see. A 3-point play, and then a 4-point play. Just lovely. Absolutely lovely. As Cam Thomas will get into the game nice and early in this half. Okay, so Patty is in. I don't know who took a seat. David Duke. I like that move. But I would like to see Bembry get action. Defense is a problem, and Bembry was playing great defense on Middleton when he was on the court. That one went all the way around the rim on the KD shot attempt, and that's off. Giannis the other way. 3-pointer. He's got a lot of space to shoot it, and he knocked it down. Call the fucking timeout, Nash. It's 19 points the margin. Thank you. Oh my god, man. What a joke. I mean, they just keep knocking down shots and we aren't doing shit. It's a bloody shame. Every time we come up against a good opponent, we absolutely are in the mud. In the mud. You look at the box score. Harden's gotten up to 14 points, which is okay, but guess what? The whole starting lineup is a negative plus-minus. KD is carrying their ass, but even he can't do shit when it comes to defense. Shooting the ball well from the line, but that's the only real silver lining you can make. And the fact we've had 5 turnovers. 3 threes in a half isn't going to cut it. 41% from the line isn't ideal. You look at the Bucks. Giannis, Middleton's picked up the slack. I think he had 4 or 6 points at the half. He's scored half of their points in this quarter. And you can see Bobby Portis in 22 minutes is a plus 23. And Middleton in 22 minutes is a plus 21. And Giannis, I mean, he's only played 15 minutes. And look what they've been able to do. They're shooting the ball at nearly 50%. They've scored 9 threes. They've had 1 more rebound. They've turned the ball over. I mean, the turnovers aren't really a difference maker. The rebounds aren't a difference maker. It is the shooting. And the defense. It really is that simple. It's not rocket science. It's just a shame. I don't understand how you can go down 19 with the team you've got against the Bucks who are depleted as shit. And we've had this discussion before with the Clippers game. some time ago. You know, that team was depleted and we somehow choked the game against the Clippers. The Sixers were somewhat depleted. We failed against them. The Grizzlies were depleted. We failed against them. The Bucks, they're depleted. All their rotation players are out and we're still losing. And, you know, if you can't do this in the regular season, imagine the playoffs, man. When teams are more likely than not going to be at full strength, rotations are going to be refined. Watch, we are going to enter the playoffs, and the rotation is still not going to be refined. I mean, naturally, it's not because Kyrie's only playing away games. But in saying that, like, it's still, it doesn't matter. You'll have 2 different lineups. You should be able to opt for 2 specific lineups. Instead, I swear to God, this is the 4th different starting lineup we've had in the last 4 games. Like, it's a new lineup from, like, the 13 different lineups we had prior. So, we've got to do something. I don't know where it's going to come from, but we're down 19. It's looking dire at the moment. Nash doesn't have a damn clue what to do. I really don't understand why Bembry's not in the game. Because the bloke can play defense. And Middleton is on fire. And he was playing good defense on him before. Why was he like 2 of 9 in the half? Claxton, good layup. Giannis just stuck his arms up. Didn't want to foul. I feel like that's the key. We've got to attack Giannis. And Mills got absolutely bundled out. And it's... Patty Mills is wondering how that's a foul on him. He wasn't even looking at Giannis. He's just playing defense. That is bullshit. How the fuck is that how is that a foul on Patty? What? Nawara with the arm extension. Patty Mills got bundled into Giannis. Could have been a disaster. Mills over... Fucking do something about it! Claxton, again, is playing defense on Middleton. And again, Middleton is good enough to score a 3 over him. It is 20 the margin. Bring in Bembry, man. Claxton again. Goes vertical with Giannis. Misses the layup. Giannis, good defense. Giannis in transition. Euro, easy layup. We're getting embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed. This happened earlier this year. We lost by 23 to the Bucks in the first game of the season. It's just more the same. KD, 2-pointer, good. But where is Bembry? Bring him in. Or Bruce Brown, I don't even care. Bring one or the other in. Why are they out of the rotation? What is your solution, Steve? You've brought in an offensive lineup, but the offense isn't going to happen. Or it's, yeah, 1, it's not going to happen. And 2, it's not going to work if you don't have defense to go with it. And Middleton's hit another 3. It's 23 the margin. The lead just keeps going up. And Steve Nash is doing stuff all. And finally he's asked Bembry to come into the game. Durant gets fouled on the floor. But where's the intent by Nash? The lead's ballooned to 23 and he's done stuff all about it. He's kept the same lineup in apart from one change where he brought Thomas in for Duke, which probably does worse for your defense. Better for your offense, but the offense isn't flowing. It's a joke. It is a joke, and you can see we're getting outscored 26-14. Cam for 3. Nope, that's short. No surprise there. Here we go. Portis to Giannis. Drives on Cam Thomas. He's got no chance, and that's a foul. Three players on 20 for the Bucks. 3 Bucks players are nearly outscoring our whole team. How embarrassing is that? And we have KD and Harden on our team. How embarrassing. Oh my god, man. What a joke. Johnson's come in, so they think that's the solution. Giannis misses the free throw. Bembry's also in, it looks like. Oh, man. 3 threes as well in 2.5 quarters of basketball is unacceptable, man. You're doing yourself no favors by shooting only 13 threes and then only scoring 3. I mean, you're not going to win many games of NBA basketball doing that. Mills gets past the defender, kicks it out to Cam, who drives on Giannis, doesn't want to foul him. He's very cautious. He brings Giannis back outside and then drives on Giannis and goes baseline. Beautiful reverse. Give Cam more minutes. He's in double digits now. Giannis shoots the 3 over Johnson and misses. Oh my fucking god. Are you serious? What a joke. Oh, and another open 3. Couldn't secure a rebound. That is so shit. If you're watching the game, you'll know how terrible the fashion is. James Harden muscles his way inside and scores 2. But even that looked pretty unconvincing. It's now 20 the margin, and the Bucks will call a timeout. That's how much luxury they're in right now. They're calling timeouts immediately. We've scored 2 quick buckets, and they've already called a timeout. That's how well trained the coaches are at the Bucks. With us, we wait until they go on a 13-0 run, and then we call a timeout. Heck, they went on a 7-0 run in 30 seconds, and Nash didn't call a timeout. I mean, who in their right mind, as an NBA coach, wouldn't call a timeout that quickly? Yep, I mean, there's reasons why we, as regular citizens, aren't NBA coaches, but the point is, some people are grown, or they're born and grown for... Like, does that even make sense? They're born for the job. And Steve Nash, as much as he was born to be a basketball player, is not really born to be a coach. At least, given the small sample size over the last year and a half, that's what it's told us. And it's shit. It's really crap. We've got about 6 minutes to play in the third quarter, and the lead is very dire at the moment. The game's very dire for Brooklyn Nets and Brooklyn Nets supporters, including myself. If you've just joined us, I hope you're having a good day. I'm sure as hell not having a good day with this Nets performance. But say hello in chat as well. I will be talking to you if you decide to converse in chat. If there's anything you have to say about the game, about basketball, about me, about anything, questions you got, ask away. The community makes this channel, so I'd very much appreciate it if you did. But there's still a long way to go. But given this is not a New Orleans Pelicans we're talking about the Milwaukee Bucks. You would not expect them to choke a 20-point game. But then again, I said this when the Nets played the Clippers last week, and we were up 12 at that point. And guess what happened? We choked it with KD and James Harden. With the personnel we have, I don't understand how this keeps happening. Bruce Brown is still on the bench. Baffling to me how he's not getting any minutes. Whether it's a matchup problem, I can see it, but at the same time, you got to give the bloke a crack. You got to try something different. You can't just be sitting here and running the same rotation in different, like mixing and matching with different lineups. Try something different, man. For God's sake. Like, far out, bro. That's why Steve Nash is just a terrible coach. Just an awful coach. I mean, you let Middleton get scorching hot and hit that many threes before you decided to try something different. It's just, yeah. I mean, yeah. Share your thoughts in the chat. I don't really have much more to say. something you would try? If you were Nets coach right now, what would you try? I'd love to hear what you guys would try because Steve Nash doesn't have a damn clue. Galloway's in. Mamukelashvili is in. Rodney Hood is in. Middleton's got it here. He's been carrying the offense. He's fumbled the dribble. He's shooting the three over Harden from deep, and he missed it. But guess what? They got a rebound, and they hit the three. You cannot make this shit up. I hate this. You have like 3 to get the rebound, and you do that. Cam Thomas is unmanned in the corner, and he converts the 3. But what an absolute killer. You force the miss. You have like 3 under the rim to get the rebound. You somehow all don't get the rebound because the Bucks just hustle better. And then you concede a 3. Because you all committed inside to get the rebound, but you couldn't actually secure it. It's a joke. Matthews drives on Durant, shoots over Durant, scores over Durant. It's 22 the margin. Harden's got the ball. The Bucks are a well-oiled machine. What can I say? And that's what happens when you buy into a system. Johnson, easy path to the rim after Matthews hit the deck. And he's got a sore leg. And he can't get up. It must have been a bit of knee-on-knee contact with Kevin Durant, who's also walking to the bench. Timeout called. And Matthews is going to need a bit of help off the court. You'd think he's not maybe done after that. The Bucks already short on the rotation. He's trying to walk it off. And he could be okay. But, see, this is the thing. If you have a good system, if you have a good philosophy at your team, no matter who you play, they will all step up to the task. It's like when the Nets in like 2018-19 had the next man up mentality. No matter who was brought in, we always, you know, I think the motto in those years was "We go hard," and that motto is not prevalent with this group of players. It's not. Because they're superstars, they think it's going to come to them easily. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. With the "we go hard" mentality, no matter who was in, it was a lot of players that were looking for redemption. They weren't getting opportunities at other teams, and they played harder. They had a reason to play harder, but it's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is, no matter who you put out there was the philosophy that it's the next man up mentality. If someone goes out, it is your opportunity. It is your responsibility to step up. And with this team, it's not there. There is no identity. There's a lot of KD shooting the ball, but apart from that, there's not a lot. Giannis goes baseline, and guess what? He got fouled again, and it's an and one. Nothing more than expected. Why is Patty still in? Let's check if he's still in now. It's KD, Cam. Bruce Brown is finally getting minutes. At fucking last. We're only 23 points down with 4.5 minutes to go in the quarter when you finally decided to bring him in. 3.5, should I say, but I rest my case. Idiots. Idiots. Giannis misses the opportunity to convert the N1. And Harden brings it up. Here we go. KD, 3-point attempt. He's left open and he missed it. Giannis gets the rebound. It's just an identity problem, though. There's no identity. Hood. Johnson, got it. Harden brings it up. Here we go. Crosses up Mamukelashvili. Waves his arms in disgust because he didn't get the foul call. And instead, we're a 4-on-5. Ojale corner 3. He missed it. But I rest my case. Harden's too busy complaining. And he actually screws us over because he... Oh! Cam Thomas banked it off the glass. Lovely. Apart from that, because it was after the whistle was blown, it doesn't count. Harden wanted the foul call. He didn't get it. I don't care if it was a foul or it wasn't a foul. You gotta just not worry about that. It's so shit. Just, you're actually being more of a detriment to the team by complaining and then walking your ass up the court, you're letting your whole team down. You're letting your team down by giving the Bucks an extra number. Johnson cuts to the rim. Nice over Giannis. Giannis is being very disciplined with his defense. He's being very reasonable with his defense. He's not giving away fouls, but he's being present enough to cause a few problems. Giannis on Johnson. Mamukelashvili 3. That hit back rim and bounced out. Can cut the lead back to inside 20. Harden. Oh, what's fucking new? He turned it over. And then Cam nearly forced the turnover. Only deflected it though. Bucks able to recover. Rodney Hood's got it. Giannis. 1-2 with Mamukelashvili. That's a great name to say. Giannis dribbles Johnson. Tries to spin move his way out of trouble. It didn't work. And some good ball movement here results in no 3. But guess what? I don't think we got the rebound. Of course we fucking didn't. 2 men under the rim once again. And the one Bucks player manages to even it out and force another possession. Patty Mills is back into the game. Harden takes a seat. Where the fuck is Bembry, man? You gotta be joking. Has he played 1 minute in the half? At 3/4 time, we're checking this. If he has not played a minute in this half, I'm going to be irate. Turnover here. Giannis fumbled the ball. Patty Mills pulls up for 3. Missed it. Patty Mills has been another player that's void. He's done nothing. It's been like that for a couple games too, which is a bit of an issue. There's a few issues at the moment with this team. We lose this one, which it looks like we are. It's going to go down as a loss. 4 of the last 5 have been losses. And it started with that... Was it the Philly loss? Yeah. 1-on-1 with Johnson is Rodney Hood. He shoots over him. Good shot contest. But guess what? No one was boxing out. And somehow Galloway ended up with a rebound. Giannis on Bruce Brown. Doesn't shoot it. Galloway stops and pops. Over KD. Air ball. But guess what? Mamukelashvili has gotten, I reckon, 4 offensive rebounds in the quarter. And guess what? Another bucket for the Bucks off second chance points. KD over Galloway or Ojale. It was a little swipe across. And I think it's going to be 2 shots. 53 seconds left in the quarter. If you've just joined us, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good one. And if you're not... what was I trying to say? If you're not having a good day, well, I hope this stream cheers you up. KD converts the first free throw. But yeah, drop a like on the stream if you've been here for a while and you're enjoying it as well. The support is appreciated. I do appreciate the support I've been receiving over the last few weeks, or the last month or so. Ever since November, we've had a bit of an uptick in subscribers. So I thank you everyone who's been supporting the channel in whatever way, shape or form. Middleton brings it up here after KD converted both free throws. Double team here, it looks like. Bruce Brown's playing defense on Middleton. Good work, Johnson. Forces the turnover. And for some reason, he bounced past it to Bruce. I think that was just Bruce Brown getting rewarded for the good defense. Johnson waited for Brown to run it up. And he gave it right to him. Unselfish play there. It's back into the teens, should I say, in terms of deficit. Good defense by Bruce again. Nawara, floater over Mills. That's in. I don't really think Mills is the answer if you want defense. You got to bring Bembry in, man. Then again, Bruce, Bembry, and Johnson are a terrible three-man combo. You sort of have to have 2 of those in. I'd prefer Bembry over Brown, but KD gets all the way to the rim and scores with 4 seconds left. Rodney Hood, 2-1. And that's off. It's an 18-point game. It's 98-80. Do we rule out a comeback? Possibly. 18 isn't completely out of the question, but I think you'd be very optimistic to say that we could get back in this game. So yeah, it is what it is. Share your thoughts about the game in the chat as well. I will respond to whatever you have to say. Let's have a look at the box score. Okay. You can see all 5 Bucks players are in double digits in scoring. 50% from the field, 35% from 3, 10 offensive boards, 7 turnovers. I mean, that's a good return. We'll compare that to with what the Nets are doing. You see only 3 players in double digits. Number 1, we're shooting the ball at 45%, which is decent enough. It's better than what we were doing early in the contest. Free throws haven't missed 1, but 4 3-pointers in 3 quarters isn't good enough. Rebounds, they're winning that by 4. Turnovers, same amount. We're being good looking after the basketball, but we're just being shit in a lot of other areas. Let's have a look here. Okay, so here's the problem we got. You see your boy Kessler Edwards sitting on the bench with a DMP right now. He should be getting a crack. And guess what? Bembry, as suspected, had not played 1 minute in that quarter. And Chris Middleton, in the first half, I think was shooting 2 of 9. And Bembry played some significantly good defense on him. And he did not get a minute in the second half when Chris Middleton was scorching hot. What is the problem with this guy that's managing our team? Kessler, give him a go. He could give us some three-point shooting. He'll give us defense, I can tell you that much, because we drafted him for his 3-and-D play. But what on earth, man? It's actually disgusting. It's disgusting. It's bad. It's just shit. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. And 98 points. Are we seriously about to concede another 130 bomb to these guys who have like 5 of their rotation players out? Mind you, the Bucks tonight are missing Lopez, Grayson Allen, Connaughton. Jrue Holiday isn't even playing. And you can already imagine that James Harden's life would have been made even more difficult if Jrue Holiday was playing. I mean, he would have gotten the job on Patty Mills and whatnot. Oh, look at this. We got a little graphic here. 0-5 at home and 0-7. 0-5 at home and an 0-7 record overall against the top 8 teams, including Milwaukee, Miami, Chicago, Golden State, Phoenix, Chicago, and Memphis. And you can almost book another loss here. Another loss here to Milwaukee. So the second time this year we lost to Milwaukee. We've got the Bulls next week on Thursday or Wednesday, wherever you are in the world. You can almost book that as a loss. I mean, nothing's going our way when you look at that stat. KD's got the ball here. Let's have a look at what's going to happen. KD drives and scores! I thought it was a continuation. Didn't happen. It's a 2-pointer though. We've got to make a quick push. An 11-0 run would be nice. Middleton behind the back. Doesn't want to put the shot up. Claxton, good defense. Portis here. Harden in the post. Shoots over him. Tough shot. Rebounds needed. Patty's got it. We look to push the pace, but the Bucks defense doesn't really allow you to do that, so we have to hold it up. Patty drives baseline, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. Positive first 48 seconds for the Nets in this last quarter. Cam Thomas has got it. I don't know if I like this lineup or not. Harden. Screen for Clax. Oh, fucking great pass, Harden. Right at Claxton's feet. Oh, and Patty Mills. Oh! Patty Mills was the last line of defense. There are about 4 Bucks players charging towards the rim, and Portis had Butterfingers. And boy, oh boy, head in his hands. He was angry. Anyway, Harden's got it. Bounce past the Clacks. That one's better. Beautiful. It's back to 14. We're going to dig in here. We've had a couple good stops to start the quarter. We need to do it again. No second chance points. Nawara tries to drive on Claxton. It's going to be a foul on the floor. This is a more positive start to the last quarter. Much better pass by Harden. Not to the feet. And looks like the Bucks may make a change here. Giannis is in for Galloway. Matthews is in. I don't know if he was in before. I think he was. The starting lineup's back in for the Bucks. Here we go. Middleton shoots the 3 over Harden. That's a tough shot. Claxton gets the ball. That's a bad shot. Here we go. KD bringing it up. Wants a bit of space to operate. Passes to Harden. Drives. Good. Extra dish. And Claxton's got it. It's a 12-point game. 10 minutes to play. Giannis goes downhill. Driving kick. Nawara. Oh my fucking god. How has he hit that? Oh my god. And just when we were starting to have a little bit of a sniff, an awfully tough shot there by Nawara. KD to return the favor. No. Mills nearly snuck up from behind, and now he's playing full court defense on Giannis. But unfortunately, that's not going to bode well because he's given up size, and now he's matched up on him in the half court. Matthews in the corner. Oh, what a pass by Giannis. Nawara in the corner. Too easy. That rattles out. Cam Thomas. Here we go. One-on-one with Middleton. 3-pointer. Claxton, let's go! Good work, Clax. Offensive rebounds are needed. We need as many opportunities as we can get. Giannis, that is not a fucking foul. That isn't a foul. I think Claxton stood his ground very well there. Giannis just ran into him, and the refs basically fell for the staging effort. It's going to be a couple shots for Giannis. It's a 13-point game. Here we go. 2 shots coming up. Giannis is shooting it at 67% on 6 attempts, and he converts that one, so fair play there. 8.5 to play. $14 points to margin. 102-88. Middleton will take a seat. Second free throw is off. Rebound. Thank you. Good work by Clax on the glass. Cam looking for KD. KD's denied the ball. And Matthews nearly secured, but he stood out of bounds. KD here. Cam in the corner. Doesn't shoot the 3. Fakes it. Shoots it now. Claxton. I thought he got held on the rebound, but obviously not. Giannis the other way. How do you defend this guy? Good defense, Clax. Better offense. Giannis. My God, man. KD. 8 minutes to play in the game. What? A bit of a wraparound knock by the Bucks, and they were able to force the turnovers. KD was trying to get his dribble back. Fumbled it out of bounds. It's 16 the margin now. It got as low as 12, but the Bucks are going on a run. Thomas intercepts, forces the turnover. Clacks all the way. Oh! Goodbye, Giannis! Oh my goodness! And he's got the mean mug. Oh my god. Good defense! Let's go, Clacks! Do not mess with that guy. Claxton driving to the rim, off the ball, and put Giannis on a damn poster. And then on the other end, forces the tie-up with Giannis. That's what we want to see. Where was this energy in the first half? Or even more so, the first 3 quarters. It's a 14-point game with 7.5. Clacks, oh, nearly won the jump. Rodney Hood 3-pointer. Fucking hell, man. It goes from an awesome possession to, you know, a 3-pointer. Cam, 3-pointer. Oh my god, he missed a wide open 3, man. He's got to hit those, Cam. Giannis on KD. Oh, that is a ridiculous pass to Portis. Oh my god. It was like he grabbed the ball like this. The ball was like in there. And he just... I don't even know how he did that. That is beautiful. Diagonal no-look pass. That is absolutely fucking absurd. And just like that, the lead is out to 20. We're actually playing better basketball in this period, but the problem is, Bucks are playing better. Whoa. I nearly spilled my water. Wow, that could have been a problem. You didn't see that. Oh my god. Everything's going wrong today, guys. Let's have a look at the box score. There's been no answers. You can see Cam Thomas, 14 off the bench. You take those. Shooting the 3-ball like shit. With 7 minutes to play, Katie's already played 37 minutes. Scored 29, 9 and 7 assists. Like, there's nothing else he can do. Patty Mills with 3 points. I mean, if you're going to want to beat the Bucks, it starts with defense, but you also need every single player that's playing to contribute. And 3 points from Patty's not going to cut it. Bembry with 8 minutes off the bench doesn't make any sense, given he played a hell of a game last time out. I don't understand why. And I think in the 8 minutes he has played off the bench, I think he's been equally as good. So, yeah, just another questionable decision there. 9 turnovers, 38 boards. They've had 40 and 9 turnovers. It's even, but the shooting, 15 threes compared to 4. They're shooting the ball better at 50%. They've had 6 more shots. Mate, it's as simple as that. Like, there's no answers. And you look at the top here, Giannis has gone to 26 points. Middleton's got 20. Portis with 23. I mean, performances across the board. Rodney Hood with 10 off the bench. Like, good contributions from every single player. Why is that word so difficult to say? Contribution. Okay, I said it. But, you know what I'm saying. Like, why can't we have the same thing? I'm going to try avoid saying that word as much as possible because it really, like, I can't say it. I don't know why. What's the solution, guys? I'd love to hear it. What would you do? What would you do? Because I don't know what I'd do. Oh, they've brought in the bench. With 7 minutes to play. This is what happened against the Grizzlies. He brings in the bench and they bring effort. Edwards is in. Dayron Sharp is in. Bruce Brown's in. David Duke's in. And Javon Carter's in. Bruce from the corner. 3-pointer. It's good. I mean, look at that. Instant offense. You wouldn't expect that from your third unit, would you? Giannis is on... Dayron Sharp is playing defense on Giannis. What? I'd say Giannis lost the ball there. That was decent defense by Dayron. Let's have a look. Yep, a little bit of a push. And we got 6 minutes to play, 17 points. Giannis is shooting free throws to extend the lead back up to 19. Got it. That's the first one. He's 6-9 from the line. Next up, we got San Antonio. I won't be there because the game is starting at 4 a.m. here. I think it's a matinee. Well, obviously it's a matinee, so a nice early fixture for you Nets fans over in the US. Giannis converts both from the line. And I just want to see some effort from these young guys because we're not going to win now. Steve Nash has just given up. Duke. Oh, that was an iffy pass. Javon, mid-range. Dayron, good fight on the glass. Wasn't able to get a shot up. And it'll be Bucks ball. 6 minutes to play. Giannis over Kessler. Good defense. Why on earth did this guy not get some minutes tonight? And or Bembry. Bembry with 8 minutes is fucking diabolical. Diabolical. So we have 6 minutes to play. Giannis and Edwards. Edwards won the jump, but it went straight in the lap of Portis. And up and off the glass as he was rim side. Bruce handling the ball here to Javon. Fakes the three. Pass to Bruce on the outside. Beautiful move. And he's got 5. Or 5 in this last quarter, should I say. Nawara. Tries to drive on Dayron. Good defense. Bruce on the break. Oh. Good move. He pushed the pace very quickly. But the little wraparound pass was just a bit too fast for everyone else. Or the person he gave it to. I don't know who it was. That was on the baseline there. Anyway. Giannis. Thanasis is about to check in. Nazdalan says, this isn't a team. Oh, 3-pointer scored by, I don't know who that was. I think it was Nawara or Giannis. This is not a team. It's just Durant. No, Coach Harden is trash. Kyrie's legit crazy. Kessler over Giannis. Misses the 3. Dayron with the rebound. Bruce. I'll get back to your point in a second. Kessler again. Nope. Oh, David Duke. Nearly with the follow. But he was fouled going up. 100% though. It is KD. Steve Nash is clueless. He's playing Bembry 8 minutes after he was a plus 26 last game in 18 minutes, which he also didn't get enough minutes for. He played the last 18 of the game because they tried something different. Bruce Brown didn't get enough time. Kessler Edwards is a 3-and-D option. You should have tried him on Kessler or on Chris Middleton when he went hot. It's just shit. And we're 10-10 on the year at home. We're 14-3 away. How on earth can you be this bad at home? Rodney Hood's got it here. Switch on Edwards. Edwards is huge as well. He's like 6'9". And he's a good defender. He's everything we need. Ojale drives on Bruce. Had Bruce jumping, but he was short on the fadeaway. Antetokounmpo will control on the offensive board on Javon Carter. Posts him up. Muscles his way. And got fouled. 4 minutes to play. But Nazdalan, you are spot on, mate. You are 100% spot on. As I said before, in years gone by, the Nets' identity was we go hard. And as much as Kenny Atkinson was hated as a Nets coach, I think he got way too much criticism at times. He had an identity with his team. He had an identity with his players. The players loved the joint. I'm not saying these players don't love the joint, but I feel like they don't play or have as much passion for the jumper as that Nets team in the past. Really comes down to that. Javon shoots a 3-pointer, and it's a splash. And we're going to have a timeout. But yeah, like it's just shit. Steve Nash doesn't know what he's doing. I really want to see what people have to say on that closing tweet where they post the final score. I really want to see this. I want to see what people have to say. I mean, I reckon you've got to try Patty Mills coming off the bench again. For offense, I would start Cam or I would start Bembry. Actually, I'd take Duke out. I'd bring possibly Bembry in. I would also be as bullish to say Kessler Edwards should start. Tell me that's not a perfect lineup. I mean, I said that with David Duke, but this fits even better. Harden, one of Mills or Cam Thomas, Edwards, Durant, Claxton. Those three are huge. Bit lanky, but they're huge. And I feel like the length of those three could cause a lot of problems for offenses trying to create shots, basically. Those three, you can switch them onto any player. Any player. 1 through 5, I reckon. Apart from Edwards, I think he's a bit undersized to guard the 5. But he can guard the 4. 1 through 4. KD can guard 1 through 5. Claxton can guard 1 through 5. I think you have to try something like that. Do the same with Bembry, maybe. But I think Kessler Edwards has a bit more of a ceiling than Bembry. Bembry's got more IQ. Like, he gets to the right spots. But, yeah. It's really like, it's one or the other. You pick and choose. But, anyway. See, Middleton had 15 in the third quarter. And not once did Nash throw one of Bembry or Edwards on him. He chucked Bruce Brown on the court very late, but he barely made any moves. He made Cam Thomas come in for David Duke. But you already know Cam Thomas wasn't guarding Chris Middleton at all. So it made absolutely zero difference. It was just a brain dead change, if we're going to be honest. But this is going to be the 8th loss out of 8 against a top 8 team. So we've basically been pretenders. We've been all the shit teams. We haven't beat one good team all year. And 6 of those losses have come at home, which says a lot. Speaks volumes. We're just wrapping this one up. We've got 4 minutes to play and we're down 20. How you can lose by this much to a Bucks team that's missing 5 of their rotation players is baffling. As I said, if you have any thoughts about the game, or the Brooklyn Nets in general, let me know. Dayron sharp in the post. Nice dunk. And, is it crazy to put the kids in more? Bring the kids in? Steve Nash has got to go. This is unacceptable. Lost to the Suns, the Bulls, the Warriors, the Grizzlies. Yeah, include the Bucks twice to that list. Yeah. Carter did well driving to the rim, and then Thanasis talked his shit to Javon Carter, who was talking a lot of shit as well to your boy Bobby Portis in the early game. Maybe because ball is circle. I mean, the ball is a circle, but I don't know what you're trying to get at there. Oh, good 1-2 play there. David Duke gets fouled on the layup attempts. But yeah, with a team like this, you've got to be better against the best of the best. Ultimately, that's who you're going to be coming up against in the later rounds of the playoffs. So if you can't even deal with them in the regular season, you're done. The game against the Spurs, we may be doing a little evening show. The Spurs-Nets game is in the afternoon. If you're in the US, it's like at 12 o'clock, midday, I believe, or around that time. So I'm happy to do a show, like a half hour, 45-minute show in the evening, wherever you are. Probably around the same time as I started the stream today. So if you want to tune in for that, or you think that'll be a good idea, let me know in the chat now, and I will follow through with that request. Cornet passes to the corner. Drive here. Shot over Edwards is off. Edwards gets the board. Pass the Dayron. Posts up Cornet. Muscles his way to the rim and got fouled. Good work. Strong. 2.5 to play. 119-103. Both benches have been emptied. We're just winding this one down a little bit. First shot by Dayron is good. And the second shot, let's have a look. Is good. 119-105 is the score. 2.5 to play. We've got not long to go in this one. Disappointing effort by the Nets today. Losers of 4 in the last 5. Thanasis fakes the 3-pointer. Shoots it over Edwards, and he airballs it. Imagine this team pre-Harden. How many good players they lost for Harden. They lost 2 meaningful rotation players. Edwards, Carter. Is he going to shoot it over Cornet? He does. And he missed it. It's going the other way. They lost LeVert and Allen. Kuruk's probably not. Prince was a bit of a flop, so I can't imagine Prince would have been the best player, but he would have contributed in some ways. LeVert and Allen, I just really don't know what the dynamic would have felt like. I guess you wonder if... Okay, so Thanasis was left open for the 3. Cornet with the rebound. Turnover nearly secured. We've got 1.5 minutes to go, but I will talk about that topic after the game is done. There's a minute to play. Thanasis drives baseline and dunks it down. And basically re-cements this strong win that the Bucks have got. 121-105 is the score. Dayron over Cornet with the push shot is nice. And we've got a minute to play. But yeah. As I said, like, it's... Oh, Javon with the steal. Nicely done. And it'll be nice... Oh, it's a dunk for Javon. 50 seconds remaining, 12-point game. You just wonder... Would they have gotten all these veterans in if they didn't get James Harden in? That's a question I have. I think the roster composition would have been a little bit different. I think the season last season could have gotten a lot more different. And possibly this season would have gotten a lot more different. LeVert, Allen, Irving wouldn't have played, obviously. LeVert and Allen would have been in the starting lineup. KD, you can't play Claxton and Allen at the same time, but then again, the Cavaliers have proved that wrong. You can play 2, even 3 centers. It's going to wrap this one up. It's an 12-point game, 121-109. And I think Smart's going to dribble the ball out. But that's the game. It's 121-109. The Bucks win convincingly. And as we said, I mean, I reckon obviously the team, like the outcome of last season and this season would have been a whole lot different. The roster composition would have been different. I feel like the players they would have gone for in the draft would have been a lot different. I don't think they would have traded for Dayron Sharp because, they would have had Claxton and Jared Allen, and that's your 2 big centers for the future. LeVert, I mean, I don't know how good he would have been. KD would have been good, obviously. I feel like there would have been a bit more pressure on him to A, perform, and B, like, buy defenses, because, all the attention would have been on him. Obviously, there's not another gifted offensive scorer there, at least if we're looking at this year. But yeah, and then Taurean Prince off the bench could have been a nice option. Landry Shamet may have still been here and had a spot in the rotation. We wouldn't have had any Javon Carter moments to deal with. There's a lot of hypotheticals and a lot of things that have been opened up as a result of the James Harden deal. There's a lot of ripple effect happening. But I can't help but think, like, we're missing out on... I mean, Jared Allen's been nominated, I think he's 6th in the fan voting for the All-Star game, so he's getting recognised by the league. He's been a gun for the Cavs, and I mean, if he was on our team, we could have... Well, I feel like he would have been big in helping us win some games, and he could have quite possibly been the solution in stopping Giannis in the 7-game series. You just never know. But regardless, it doesn't change the now. We can think hypothetically, but it doesn't change what's going on now. Now and in the present, we've just got to deal with what we've got. We've got to work through this difficulty. Kyrie Irving and Joe Harris can't come back soon enough. I think we've played 20 home games and 17 away. So, more away games than home games in the, upcoming. But in saying that, like, we can't think of it that way. Joe Harris needs to be back for our 3-point spacing. Let's just have a look at the box score really quickly. The Bucks, you can see, look at the spread of scoring options. 3 players scored at least 20. That included 16 threes. They shot the ball well. Didn't turn the ball over too much. Had the 14 offensive boards. We had 5 less shots, but 6 threes. I mean, last game we hit 5 threes and scored 130. Don't ask me how that happened, but 6 threes on 23% is not going to win you basketball games. Rebounding was pretty even. We actually had more rebounds. Don't ask me how. Turnovers were the same. Free throws. I mean, ultimately, if you look at it, 3-point shooting was the difference. We actually shot the ball better than the Bucks from the field, which doesn't seem right. But then you look at the contributions off the bench. I mean, you got Cam Thomas with 14, but as I said, Bembry, 8 minutes after being a plus 26 in 18 minutes. It's baffling how he gets 8 minutes in this one. Kessler Edwards with 6 minutes. I mean, you could have thrown one of those two onto Chris Middleton and possibly done a little bit of, helped yourselves a little bit. Like, you don't even try to help your own job. You don't even try to help your team get wins. You're actively trying to hijack your own job by doing stupid bullshit like this. Bruce Brown in 10 minutes had 7 and 4. Like, give him a bit more of a run. Like, Brown and Bembry getting 18 minutes combined is a bit shit. Like, the wing options, man. We've got some options on the bench. He just doesn't use any of them. But yeah, 3-point shooting was the main difference, really. 9 more threes made by the Bucks. And all the damage was done in the early going. Not enough support from the starting lineup. I mean, KD was the lone hand with 29, and then the next best was Harden with 16, Claxton with 14, Cam Thomas with 14. But, I mean, James Harden was a negative 20 in 36 minutes, and Claxton a negative 23. So, yeah, what do? Patty Mills making 1-3. You're not going to win games if he's scoring 3 points on a night. There's so many problems with how we performed tonight, and there's been so many problems with how we've performed in the last week or so, but James Harden declined for sure. Oh yeah, he just complains. He doesn't play through fouls. He just has a sook. Every time he gets met with contact, he wants to be soft. He thinks every time he gets met with contact, it's a foul, and then he just, flails his arms, throws the ball up, and thinks that his theatrics can finesse the refs, and basically they'll fall for it and give him a foul. Well, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. And we, as a franchise, are feeling it. We're feeling it. We're feeling the problems. We're feeling the detriment. We're feeling the negativity, because him playing like that is affecting his game. It's affecting his scoring output. It's affecting how teams approach him defensively, because they know that he's going to play like that, and thus they're just going to they know where to limit him. They know he can only shoot the 3 ball or drive and try force his way into a foul. With all those muscles, yeah, mate, the muscles are theatrics. That's just for show. But anyway, disappointing performance. We're going to wrap it up here. We may do something on Monday when the Spurs play the Nets, or whatever day it is for you. When that game happens, we may do something. And then we'll be back for the game next week against Chicago, which I'm not looking forward to, because we're 0-8 against top 8 teams in the NBA. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're new to the stream as well. Thanks for the support. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. But that's going to be it from me. So yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. Stream, watch along, whatever, or video. That's going to be it. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.